everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a yoga workout with 0 downward facing dogs. So if you have wrist issues or just sore wrists in general, this one is for you. Alright, let's get started. We're going to get started in child's pose. Ooh, how nice, right? So we're going to have our big toes touching, and we'll sit our hips back towards our heels, reaching our forearms out in front of us. You can let your forehead rest down on the mat for just a few minutes. And we'll just connect to our breath here, making those inhales and exhales longer than they'd normally be. Breathing in and out of the nose. Feeling your belly press into your thighs on your inhale. And as you exhale, feel your belly button get a little bit closer to the spine. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Just a couple of more breaths right here, connecting to the breath, feeling your forehead rest down on the mat. Let's really reach those hands towards the top of the mat. Maybe your forearms come up off of the ground. We're reaching as far as you can, so you start to feel a nice opening under the arms, through the armpit, across the shoulders, and down both sides of your torso. If you'd like, you can experiment by tenting up the palms so that only the fingertips are touching the ground, creating like little teepees with your hands. Really reaching forward. Deep breath in, long breath out. Now let's walk both of our hands off the mat over to the right side. Your hips will shift a little bit over to the right. You can pick up your belly and place it on top of your right thigh. Let your head hang heavy and feel a nice side body stretch all up and down the left side. Breathing deeply here. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, we'll walk through center and over to the other side. Picking up the belly and placing it on top of the left thigh this time, shifting the hips to the right, letting the head hang down towards the ground. Maybe your forehead reaches the mat here too, maybe not. Drop the left shoulder a little closer to the floor, squaring off the shoulders here, increasing the stretch all along the right side. Deep breath in. Long breath out. And one more inhale. As you exhale, we'll walk back to center. Let's tent up those palms one more time, really reaching forward. And you can flatten the palms down towards the ground. We'll start to incorporate a little bit of movement with our breath. So as you inhale, we're going to lift the hips up off the ground, rounding the spine up towards the ceiling so it's like you're coming into a cat. Then we're going to keep going forward, lifting the head up towards the sky, dropping the hips down towards the floor, adding in a cobra. And then we're going to exhale by leading with the hips, dropping the belly down towards the floor, and then sitting back towards child's pose. And again, we'll inhale, rounding the spine, pressing the ground away, sending the hips down towards the floor, head goes high. Exhale, leading with the hips, drop the belly, and sit back towards child's pose. Couple of more rounds with your own breath, inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Make sure those palms are spread nice and wide. We'll go one more round. Meeting in child's pose, we'll drop our forearms down to the mat. From here, we're going to shift our shoulders so that they're on top of our elbows. Maybe walk forward a little bit so that your hands are kind of at the tops of your mat. And then we're going to step our feet back, coming onto our toes. Toes are tucked. And we're coming into a low plank. So the heels are reaching towards the back of the mat. Palms are spread nice and wide. Belly button towards the spine. And we're pointing the tailbone towards the back of the mat too. Deep breath in right here. Long breath out. Nice big inhale. Long exhale. Let's interlace our fingers right in front of us. So we're creating a little triangle with our forearms. We're going to send our hips up towards the sky. Maybe walking your feet in a nice little step. Pressing your chest back towards your thigh. Coming into dolphin pose. This is a great alternative for downward facing dog that you can bring into your normal practice. Substituting your downward dogs for dolphin. Deep breath in, long breath out. Let's inhale, shifting forward. We'll drop our knees down towards the ground, untuck our toes, and bring our forearms down flat on the mat. Let's take those knees back a step or two. We'll drop our hips down towards the floor. Make sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders. And we'll slowly bring our chest through, coming into Sphinx pose. Tuck the belly button down towards the spine. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more right here. We're going to turn our left forearm so that it's parallel with this top edge of the mat. And we'll slowly roll our hips so they'll stack. So rolling onto your left hip, placing your right hand flat on the ground right in front of you. Your legs are nice and straight, stacked one on top of the other. We're going to bring that belly button to the spine so that our torso stays nice and firm. I'm going to turn the knee up towards the ceiling, tapping the right toe right behind the left knee. So this will be your inhale here. As you exhale, we'll turn our knee so that we can tap it in front of our left knee. And reaching this outside of the right foot towards the right side of the mat. We'll inhale, tapping our toes. Exhale the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Trying to keep our torso nice and strong. Moving with your own breath. You've got this. A few more. Good job. One more time. Let's straighten that right leg, stacking it on top of the left. We're going to flex both of our feet towards our face. And as you inhale, we're going to lift the top leg up so it's above hip height or at hip height. We're not going to turn our heart up towards the ceiling so that we can get that leg up real high. That's not what's important here. We're going to keep that heart towards the right, then lift the leg and lower. You won't get it so high, but you'll start to feel the outside of that top leg really light up. Inhaling as you come up, exhaling down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, we'll keep that leg lifted, and we'll pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower all the way down. Let's turn back to that Sphinx position for just a moment, bringing both hips down towards the ground. We're going to interlace our fingers in front of us one more time. Tuck those toes, come up onto the knees, lifting the hips off the ground. back into that low plank. Deep breath in right here. Long breath out. From here, we're going to bring our right wing up towards our right armpit. Like this, okay? So exhale in here. Inhale it back. Exhale, we'll shift the other knee, the left knee up towards the left armpit. Inhale back. Exhale right. Inhale back. Exhale left. Inhale back. Exhale right. Back. Left. Back. Right. Back. Left. Back. One more time. Good. Let's drop both of those knees. Untuck the toes. Sink the hips down towards the floor. Bring those palms flat on the ground. Pull the chest through. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Let's turn both elbows out towards the sides. Resting your forehead down on the mat or down on top of your palms for just a moment. Letting your shoulders relax. And deep breathing. All right, let's lift the forehead up off the ground. We'll turn our elbows so that they're underneath our shoulders one more time. And now we're going to bring our right forearm in line with the top of the mat. I switch sides, you guys don't have to. And we're still going to start to slowly roll onto our right hip this time, stacking the left hip on top of it. Keep that belly button in towards the spine, plant the left palm on the ground. And let's turn the left knee up towards the ceiling, tapping the left toe behind the left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, tap the left knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Continuing with your own breath, moving as fast or as slow as you like. Matching your breath with your movement. Keeping that torso nice and smooth, nice and firm. You don't want to be wiggling all over the place. So we're targeting the outsides of our legs and our core in this, and our shoulders. Couple more. One more time, knee down, toe down. Let's straighten that top leg, stacking it on top of the bottom. We'll flex those toes, and we're going to inhale the top leg high. Exhale lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Make sure you're pressing the ground away through the right elbow. You don't want to be dumping into it. Ooh, can't even stay balanced when I do that. Few more. You've got this. One more time. Leave it there. Nice big inhale. And we'll pulse. Still breathing here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Place that foot down to meet the right foot. And we're going to come back onto our bellies. Elbows stacked underneath our shoulders. We'll interlace our fingers. Tuck those toes. Lift those hips up, coming up onto the knees. Then lifting up off the knees. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, we'll shift our hips up towards the sky, pressing our chest back towards our thigh, coming back into dolphin pose. And then we'll shift forward, coming into low plank. Exhale, back into dolphin. Inhale, low plank. Exhale, dolphin. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dolphin. Inhale, plank. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. All right, let's drop those knees down towards the floor. Untuck the toes, unwind the hands, let the hips down towards the ground. Turn the elbows out towards the sides. Let your forehead rest down on the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, let the shoulders fall down towards the floor. Now we're going to straighten our arms down by our sides so our palms are facing up towards the ceiling. Your forehead is down on the mat, and we're going to kick our heels up towards our booty. You can reach back and grab a hold of your ankles, and we're going to flex our feet here. Try to keep your knees nice and in line with your hips. And on your next inhale, we're going to slowly peel the head and the chest up off the ground. And then we'll kick our ankles into our hands so that we can lift our tops of our thighs up off the ground. Reaching the bottoms of the feet up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly release the thighs and the forehead and the chest to the ground. Release the ankles from the hands. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Deep breath in right here. Long exhale. We're going to walk our hands forward. Bring our shoulders above our elbows one more time. Inhale, pulling the chest through for Sphinx. Exhaling here. Nice big inhale. Long exhale. Good. Let's lift those hips up off the ground, coming onto our knees. And we're going to stack our hips on top of our knees. Then you can walk your hands out as far as they can go, resting your forehead down on the mat. This is puppy pose, so your booty is still up in the air. You're not quite in child's pose. Feel a nice opening all along the underside of your arms, the armpits. Deep breathing. One more inhale. Long exhale. Your next inhale, slowly rise up, walking your hands back towards your knees, sitting back on your heels. We'll shift over to one side so that we can come into easy seated pose. So that can be crisscross applesauce if that's comfortable for you. Or you can sit back up on your heels. Whatever works. Just find a comfortable seated position. We're going to inhale our arms out to a T. Exhale, let's cross the right arm over our body so that we can hook our right forearm to the inside of our left elbow. Start to pull the right arm in closer to the body and drop that right shoulder down towards the ground. Deep breath in. Returning back to those breaths. Long inhales and long exhales. Maybe they got a little bit shorter. All that core and leg work. Deep breath here. Let's inhale back out to a T. Exhale, across the left arm over the body, hooking it into our right elbow crease, pulling it in nice and close. Drop that left elbow down towards the ground. Feel a nice stretch all along the top of your shoulder. Sit up nice and tall here. Couple more breaths. And our next inhale, we'll reach our arms back out to a T. Exhale, we're going to cross both arms in front of us, crossing the right arm over the left. We'll bend the elbows And if you can, we'll wrap the forearms so that the palms touch. But if you can't quite get there, we'll do the backs of the hands together. Or if neither of those are working for you, that's okay. You can grab opposite elbows with or opposite shoulders with your hands and your elbows pointed forward. So find which one of those works for you today. And we'll inhale, reaching those fingertips high if your fingertips are pointed up. And wherever you are, we'll press the elbows away from the face. Deep breath in. As you exhale around the spine, bringing the elbows into the belly button, tucking the chin to the chest. Inhaling up, pressing the elbows away from the face. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times on this side. Reaching those fingertips up if they're up. Slowly unwind the arms back out to the T. Exhaling here. Inhale, reaching out. Exhale, crossing the left arm over the right. This time, bending those elbows, finding which position works for you. Press those elbows away from the face no matter where you are. If your fingertips are reaching up towards the ceiling, reach them up a little bit more. Deep breath in. Long breath out as you round the spine. Bring the elbows to the belly button and tuck the chin to the chest. Reaching up on your inhale, you know where you're going. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Maybe smiling up at the ceiling. Exhaling down. 2 more times just like that. Feel a beautiful opening in between the shoulder blades and the backs of the shoulders. One more, reaching high. Exhale, unwind the arms and place those fingertips down by your sides. So walk those fingertips out as far as they'll go. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall, crown of the head reaching high. Exhale, slowly tuck the chin down towards the chest. Press those shoulders down towards the ground. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll roll our head over to the right, stacking our right ear on top of our right shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale, rolling our head through the center and over to the other side, stacking left ear on top of left shoulder. Nice big inhale. Exhale, rolling through center and over to the right. Breathing in. Exhale, over to the left. Over to the right, and we'll stay here for just a moment. Stack the right ear on top of the right shoulder. Press the left shoulder down towards the ground, walking those left fingertips out a little bit further. And if you'd like, you can gently place your right palm on top of the left ear, just for a little gentle weight. You don't need to pull your head down, just let gravity naturally weigh it down a tiny bit more. Breathing into the left side of the neck. One more inhale. Exhale, release the hand from the top of the head, if you had it there. Slowly roll our head back to the other side. Stacking our left ear on top of our left shoulder. Now pressing the right shoulder down towards the ground. Walking the right fingertips away from you. Breathing deeply into the right side of your neck. If you want that little bit extra, you place the left hand on top of the right ear. Gently weighing the head down a tiny bit more. Nice big inhale. Long exhale. One more right here. exhale, release the hand from the top of the head. Slowly roll your head back down to center, tucking the chin down to the chest. Same thing here. You can stay here, pressing the shoulder blades down towards the mat. Or you can interlace the fingers and place them on top of the head. Thumbs are resting just above my hairline, and place the elbow, or let the elbows fall down towards the ground. Sitting up nice and tall here. Deep breath in. Long breath out. You can slowly turn your chin over towards your right armpit. Pressing the right shoulder down towards the ground again. We're not pulling the head down, just like gravity naturally weigh it down. Breathing into the back right side of the neck. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly turn our chin over to the left armpit, finding that juicy spot that needs a little more love. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly turn the chin back towards the center of the chest. Release the hands from the top of the head if you have them there. And on your next inhale, very slowly raise the head back up to neutral. Exhaling here. Let's reach those arms out and all the way up, palms to touch at the top. Exhale, hands down to heart center. I thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope that you have found a little bit of release for your wrists. Namaste. And I'll see you next Monday for your next yoga video. Until next time, stay safe and stay healthy, friends.